Aye. From GC to LA, I be getting to this money, ain't no dream I can't chase. I be stepping on the op like who wanna fade, my heart cold, even in the middle of May. I'm like, whoa, I'm like, oh my God, I hit a baddie in the DMs like, don't they stop.
How you doing? This is the Life in Boxing Show. Once again with another special guest. My name is Terrence.
And my name is Caesar. And yeah, we're here with a very special guest. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Masai Rasheed, pro boxer, 140, 147, hanging around there.
Okay.
And we talked earlier, you said how long you been boxing?
About 7 years.
All right. Where you from?
From Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan.
Born and raised, yes, sir.
Nice.
What made you come to the Springs? To train?
To train. To be honest, it's a crazy, funny story. I met like Terrence Crawford and those guys.
Okay.
But to train. Boxing was the thing.
You came strictly here to the Spring, for training.
Chasing the dream.
Absolutely.
Yes,
and you've been here 7 years now, you said?
About 4. Been boxing 7 years.
Oh, sorry, apologies. 4 years?
4.
How do you like the Springs compared to Detroit?
Actually, I like it. It's like, because I have a son. I'm a father.
Oh, nice.
So this is a perfect city, townish, not too big, not too small, safe. So that's what I'm looking for.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. You said you came here because of Terrence Crawford. Were you like one of his sparring partners, or what do you mean by that?
Now I work with his team. I sparred his sparring partner.
Oh, okay.
But it's a long, crazy story. I looked up to him, you know. As an amateur, with the switching style, same as I had.
Right.
I seen that he was training here in the Springs with the elevation, so I was like, well, if the world champion's doing it, let me figure out what's the secret sauce, you know.
Well, this is the Olympic training grounds, and you know a lot of people come here to train because of the altitude.
Okay.
It's like one of the best places to train. That's why a lot of athletes. This is why we have the Olympic Training Center here.
100%.
So you definitely came to the right spot.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree, man. I agree. And honestly, if you're really trying to do something with yourself, with boxing, or in any sport, not just Masai, but anyone.
Right.
I feel like Springs is the town for the elevation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like how you said, it's big, but not too big.
Exactly.
So you still could actually have a family and raise your kids right here and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I know we're all fathers here, and I honestly feel good with the school systems and everything,
Right.
So I recommend it for anyone that's trying to fight, be a pro, whatever.
Yeah.
Come down to Springs, whether it's here in old school boxing or wherever you might want to go. It's definitely worth it, man. In my opinion.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How you guys get into boxing? The life? What do you guys?
How do you get into boxing?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. So I used to work at Bally's, and I met the late Coach Mike Stafford. You know Coach Mike?
I heard of that.
Yeah, Adrian coach, Rasheed Warren coach, Robert Easter Jr.'s coach, Olympic coach. Anyway, I met him, man, and they gave me some tickets to go see Rasheed Warren. This was years ago, man, maybe about 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I went, man, and I was like, damn. And he told me, I was like, where should I go to, go start boxing? He's like, go to old school boxing, because that's where they used to come train. So that's how I ended up here. But I'm originally from Los Angeles, though. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So the reason I ended up here in Springs first was because my wife lived here and we were dating and ended up getting married. I know we started.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I started getting into boxing about 18 years old. On and off, I was going to the gym back home in Kansas, Garden City, Kansas. It's a fighting town. There's a couple world champions out of there. It's a small town, but a lot of people are good boxers for whatever reason. I don't know. They say something in the water.
Right.
No, but anyway, so the reason I ended up in this gym was because here next door, they have the Black Sheep.
Yeah.
I came to the concert. I was with my wife, and we were dating back then, and I got in the fight. I ended up winning the fight, thank God. Right. I don't really like to fight, but if I have to, I gotta take care of business anyway. So I come outside and I see the old school boxing gym out here, and I told my wife, I was like, that's gonna be my gym right there. I've been here, I don't know how many years now, probably 7, 8, 9 years, somewhere around there. And me and Terrence, it's weird, man. We've seen each other for years, and we never used to talk to each other. I don't know why.
Yeah, I come train, be locked in, he be doing this thing locked in, and one day we just talked, and here we are.
Here we are, man, and we clicked, bro. But it's we're both religious, and we just feel like God brought us together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was at His timing, not our timing.
Absolutely.
So that's how we got into or we got into this gym and how we started the podcast. We love boxing, so our main goal was to just talk to anyone, bro. Anyone that has the same passion that we have. Whether you're a pro, amateur, a coach, whoever.
Yeah.
And that's something that we both enjoy doing, is talking about boxing, you know?
For sure. That's
And
right.
on top of that, we call it the Life and Boxing Show because we know athletes like yourself, boxing is life to you.
Yeah.
There's like, you wake up and it's boxing. You go to sleep, it's still boxing. You eat, it's boxing. Everything you do is surrounded about boxing, right? That's why we call it the Life and Boxing Show for athletes like you. You know, for who really live this. Like, this is what they do all day, all night. They might have a job, you know, in the daytime, a regular job, but boxing is what they
Passion.
do.
It's their passion. It's what they do. Yeah, exactly, man.
So-
and speaking about passion and boxing, what interested you in starting to box as well? Like, now that you were asking us, what made you want to box, bro?
I guess it was in the blood and the DNA. Just like being from Detroit and stuff, where you had to fight, you know, even if you didn't want to.
Right.
But when I got to college, it was a space where I met this guy in Donato. They were training for real.
Oh,
So I was like, yo, can I hop in? Like,
Right,
he was like, yeah, sure, come. So we did that, and then from there, we did amateurs. And the amateurs, it was just, we won state title, Golden Gloves, first year I ever tried.
Nice,
so
nice.
they was like, yo, you got a gift, like, you need to take
That's
this
what's
serious.
up, man.
Right.
Ever since then,
That's
I
what's
take
up.
it serious.
How many amateur fights did you have?
Not a lot, under 20, but over 15, so around 17.
Okay. So in that short amount, you were winning Golden Gloves already?
Yeah.
Man, that's cool, man. That I feel like some people, it just comes natural to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, I've seen your clips and videos and stuff, and I know Coach Phil.
Shout out to
Good
Phil.
guy. Shout out to Phil, man. He's always showing the big love. So shout out to you, Phil. From what I see too with Phil, you guys have really good chemistry. Even when you're doing mitts, I can just see it. It's like, as you know, as an assistant coach myself, when I'm helping people around here and stuff. Like, there's just certain things that we lock in with certain people, or like even like me and Terrence, we lock in and we just get each other. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I see that with Phil. How'd you meet Phil, man?
We met Phil. We were at this old gym called Underground. So I it was like a couple years ago, you know? Same situation you guys had.
Right,
we
right.
watched each other, never thought nothing of it.
Right.
And then time passes. I'm at my house, like about to drive out. I see Phil walking his dog with his wife. I'm like, yo, Phil. He was like, Masai? And I was like, you live here? I was like, yeah. I was like, cool. So we found out we were neighbors a couple houses down. So I was like, that's God's gift. So
Yeah, what are the odds? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It was meant to be.
He brought you together. He brought you guys together.
100%.
How long have you been with Phil now?
About a year, every day.
Really?
It's like every day. That's what we do.
I swear.
Like I said, the Life and Boxing
The
Show.
Life and Boxing Show, bro.
Straight up.
So I know you have a fight coming up. Is this
Yeah, that's what I wanna get into.
Yours and Phil's first fight together?
No, it'll just be our third.
Or your third fight
Third
together?
fight.
Okay.
Tell us about this fight coming up while we're on this subject.
Yeah.
I want to know about, I mean, will you talk, two-part question.
Two-part question.
Tell us what this fight is about. I mean, because not just, it's a fight, but it's always about something. It's going to do something for you.
What does it mean
Right?
to you? Yeah.
Yeah, what does it mean to you? And my second part question is, what do you want to do with boxing?
Good question. Let's start with the second one, the latter. What I want to do with boxing is, like you guys say, you're religious, right?
Right.
God-fearing man. I feel like this is my gift that God gave me, you know?
Absolutely.
So my job is to work through my purpose and fulfilling whatever His purpose is.
Got you.
Boxing is the answer.
Okay.
The bigger I get, the more I can spread the word, you know?
Right.
The bigger I can get, the more I can
Absolutely.
help people. If I have cash,
I love
in my
that.
pocket, I'm giving cash to everybody else.
I love it. I love it.
Purses 50-50. I want to make sure everyone eats. That's
what's up.
that generational wealth. I want to make sure my sons don't have.
Man, that's beautiful.
Absolutely.
It is, man.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So on the first question you asked, so what does this fight mean to you, man? Like,
So this fight, this is
I know it's for the Colorado State title.
this is for the Colorado State title. It's against a guy named Tomas. So we had like, I don't know how depth I can get into it, because you know how the background business is, the contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But long story short, we had one sign up before, didn't go through, got injured. Got another one with another guy.
Right.
That didn't go through, hospitalized. Then we came back to Thomas. So
Okay.
now we're gonna get this set up. What it means to me, it's the whole goal for us is how fast can we get to the top. So
Okay.
fighting, beating
Got you.
Thomas skyrockets us up the rankings.
That's
right?
what.
Yeah.
So that's what this means for us. So
Got
we're
you.
coming here to win, you know?
Yeah.
What it made me for him is to probably quiet the rumors. Everyone is, God, bless God, everyone's starting to whisper and rumors of my name. So that's,
Yeah.
I'm beyond grateful for that. So,
Yeah.
Well, we
That-
definitely gonna spread your name around.
Which I
Oh,
appreciate
for
that.
sure.
Yeah, already,
Man,
man.
we got you,
For
bro.
sure,
We got
man.
you.
Yeah.
For sure,
But
bro.
that's what it means.
And that's the thing with us too, man. It's like one thing that I enjoy about talking to boxers and coaches and everyone is me and Terrence here, man. We're humble, and what I mean by that is we don't care how big you are, or not, or whatever. Like at the end of the day, like I said, we talk to people that have that passion for what we love, which
Yeah.
is boxing. And with that being said, it don't mean that even if like right now we talk to an amateur, right? He's an amateur right now, but you know what? It doesn't mean you're gonna be a world champion in 5 years, bro. 10
Yeah.
years. Like you, even like yourself, you might not be a world champion. Doesn't mean you're not gonna be a world champion in 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with us, bro. We're trying to spread the love within boxing. Within boxing, man. Whether you're from our gym or a different gym, I don't really care, man. At the end of, obviously, you're fighting somebody from my gym. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I want someone from my gym to win, obviously. But with that being said, I'm still gonna support regardless.
For sure,
You
I
feel me?
appreciate
And I think that's what I really enjoy about this.
Yeah.
Especially with Terrence here, because we're both on the same page on that. You know?
Absolutely.
That's
And-
that's
and
professional.
one thing I really love about you, Masai, right? Masai, is that man, how you speak of boxing is just not for you; it's for others. That's the mess. That's what I got out of that. It's what you do, but it's not for you. You're doing what you can do, which is boxing, to help others. You're using your gift, your tool, to leverage what you want to do. You know what I mean? I respect that.
Yeah, that definitely.
That's huge, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
I can tell you one thing, man.
What's that?
If you put God first in anything you do, will be successful. And my key thing that I like to say every time we do this show is progress requires passionate, aggressive engagement. You know what I mean? What you do, that's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Passionate, aggressive engagement. And progress is outcome all the time. You know what I mean? So, man, I just want to commend you on your thoughts, on your heart, and on your tenacity to just be in here like grinding, like trying to do something, man.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, man, hats off to
And
you,
he
man.
stays grinding, you know.
Yeah.
His coach Phil posts a lot of videos, and too bad he posts it on the story. I want to repost you guys, but I can't repost the stories. It has to be an actual post.
It's
you
all
know?
strategic, you know?
Yeah.
It's all strategic.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I see him posting all these videos and running, doing mitts and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
this guy's
all the
doing
way
it,
in
bro.
it. He's all the way in.
Yeah,
you know?
he's all the way in, man. But you know what? One thing that you brought up was respect. I definitely respect the fact.
Yeah.
And we've been lucky to interview people that say the same thing.
Right.
They talk about others. They're like, yeah, they're fighting for themselves, but they always say, but I'm doing it for my mom. I'm
Yeah.
doing it for my son. So I love that. I
Yeah.
love that we've been talking to people like that, bro, because it just
Yeah.
shows how unselfish they are. Even though they're putting
Yeah,
all that
man.
work,
Yeah.
all the pain you got to go through, all the blood, sweat, and tears, but you're still thinking about doing this for other people. It's like I'm doing it for me, but I'm doing this for my son.
Well, think about how big what you're saying is, man. Like I'm putting my whole body on the line here. I could get hurt in that ring, but you know I'm taking that chance because I believe in my skills. I believe in my blessing.
Yeah.
But I'm going in here. I'm going to war to help somebody else.
Right.
That's huge, man.
That's what gets you through.
You know what I
So
mean?
dark times, so firefights,
Yeah,
that's what gets you through, you know? Kind of
absolutely.
I don't know, you ever watch an anime or anything like that before Goku or
my
Dragon
brother
Ball Z,
does.
when I was a kid, yeah. Dragon Ball Z.
any of those things works, you know? It's that extra when you're about to die, that, you feel me?
Yeah, so
Comes from
that,
the thoughts of the other. That's where the energy comes from.
yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. bro.
And that's what life is based on, energy, man. It's based on our energy, straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
always say that, same frequencies.
Yeah, it's a frequency thing. It's an
Yeah.
energy thing. That's what life is. It's straight energy. It's that's how I describe life.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's a certain type of energy that people have or don't have or have in a certain way. Mine might be the same. But yeah, man, that energy, you got good energy. I think you're gonna go far, brother. I really do,
Sure,
man.
bro. Yeah, for
You
sure.
be gassing me up. Huh?
Hey, you know, like
like that.
that's one thing I will not do. I'm just telling you, man, because I've
That's
seen
how
you
he
work.
feels.
Thank you.
I've seen you work. Believe me, man, I've been around a lot of champion boxers that just watch them work, and you got this same kind of focus. That's what I'll call it. You have the same kind of focus that I see on some of these other guys.
Thank you.
So that's why I say what I say, you know? Not because of just our conversation, but because of what I seen. Yeah, I see everything in the gym.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see everything in the gym, man. Literally. You know what I mean? And I can see that focus, man, and that focus is what's gonna take you to the next level, because without the focus you won't go no more levels. You'll
100%,
flatten
bro.
out. But once you focus and you listen to your coaches, you listen and you do and you own it, man, there's no roof, there's no limit.
There's no ceiling, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. And another thing too is just always keeping that open mentality of like, I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could be world champ and say, I'm still learning. And you hear a lot of world champs say that.
Well, yeah, after every fight, no matter if they win or lose, what do they always say? I got to go back and go work on some things.
Yep.
Amen.
100%.
Because this is, go on and say.
No, I agree with you guys. I was gonna say that's probably why me and Phil we click so much. Me and our team, even Earl's out here back here somewhere. We're constant students. We never stop learning, and that was like our main when we were coming to bring the team together.
Yeah.
Everyone had that check that box off.
Nice,
Like, yo,
nice.
you gotta keep learning.
Yeah.
We all do
So,
as a
who's
team.
your assistant coach? What's his name?
Earl? He's back here.
Hey, you want to bring him in, say hi to?
Coleman. He don't want the camera.
Okay.
Earl Coleman. So it's Phil McCarthy, right? And then Earl Coleman, you said? Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to Earl too. He's back there
So-
somewhere.
but-
I've seen all the admits. He did good too. He's done good.
I also want to know, real important, when you're fighting, what time, where can people watch it, and all that jazz.
And where at? Yeah. Where
Yeah.
So we're at the Eclipse Center. It's
Okay.
in Denver.
Denver? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, okay, out here in Denver, okay,
Steve Messas is putting that on, so shout out to Steve. Thank you for all.
right.
We're working together, trying to get this one like a big
What's the
one.
date and time also?
Date is September 7th,
September 7th,
September 7th, guys.
5
Eclipse
p.m.
Center.
okay, at 5 p.m.
I'm the main event, so it probably I won't be fighting till like
8, 9.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still get there early so you can see all the rest of the
For the
fights.
fights.
And we're doing something different. So we're putting on a non-profit with me and my business partners.
Okay.
It's called Thinking Positive. What she does is elevate your mindset for spiritual healing, growth.
Got it.
things that you're doing. So we're gonna try to
That's
put a
awesome,
non-profit
bro.
before the fights,
Right.
during the AM time.
Wow, that's
That's
interesting.
dope right there.
So is that open to people to do? Like,
Yeah. So what we're doing is we're inviting different local businesses and both
Okay.
business owners going over.
so this is going to be an event and a boxing
100%,
match.
100%.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
We're gonna have to be
definitely.
there, T.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to show up, bro.
yeah,
That'd be great. That'd be great.
yeah. I think we should. Probably will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll make it happen. Let's make it happen.
yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to tell the people? Anything else you want to ask
Yeah,
them?
of course. What's some of the boxers you looked up to coming up, or let's say your favorites,
Yeah.
top 5 favorite
Yeah,
boxers?
there we go.
Got time?
Yeah.
We're gonna hit Muhammad Ali first. You know?
Okay,
Okay.
And we'll hit Floyd.
okay.
Hit
Okay.
Floyd. This is like the rappers thing, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
You know all of them, but you don't know where to put them at. You don't gotta put them in order. You can just name them.
I like Canelo. I learned a lot from Canelo.
Okay.
Who?
Canelo.
Oh, Canelo.
Yeah.
Canelo's probably the only one, other than Bud,
Uh-huh.
to like legitly hone his craft and perfect it. So it's like everything.
I get that.
Okay.
And the last spot is probably Ty from. Dang. Because I feel bad if we don't put Bud in there because he be in the springs and shit. So
No,
Hey, bro, you speak your piece, whatever you want
I'll
to
say-
say, man.
ones I looked up to.
well, we all know Bud is good, man.
Yeah.
we all know he's great,
I
so it's
said
not
Pernell
like.
Whitaker.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Whitaker,
love
man.
Pernell.
He did the
Sweet
defense.
feet.
with his-
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Yeah,
Nice.
I love Pernell Whitaker, man.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's
Yeah.
up. And when you said it was in the blood, who else has fought in your family?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I meant. We fight, but
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what
we
you're saying.
fight. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we grew up. We grew up fighting, man. Like
Just in
Like, walking
Detroit.
down- Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah,
It
rough.
was bad fight. It wasn't rough. It was,
Oh yeah, I already
You
know.
grew up in a rough area?
I would. I'll be wrong. I wouldn't give my mom credit if I said yes. We grew up bad, but she did her best and got us in the suburbs when I was
Got
in
you.
high school years. So she did
That's
everything
what's up.
I
Shout out
did.
to
But you was
your
no
mom.
stranger to the trouble that came around.
I was a bad kid. So
Right.
I apologize. I'm different now.
Right.
That's
Well,
what's up, man.
well, you can tell your mom you're sorry, man. No, I'll just
For sure,
laugh.
for sure.
And,
Yeah.
you know, one thing that I think is cool is like, you say you have a son, right? You just have one son?
Two.
Two.
Okay.
2 sons. One thing that I think is cool that, unfortunately for me, like I got a head injury, so I can't fight no more. But that's one thing I always say, man, I'd be so dope if my kids could watch me throw hands. So how cool is that? How good does that feel to be fighting and having your kids on ringside watching you fight, man? How good does that feel, bro?
It's not what you think. To
No?
be honest, my son, he's 6 and the other one's 3.
Okay, so they're little still.
Never watched me fight before. I don't even allow it.
Really?
I don't.
I get that.
So
I get that. Like that. This is his job. That's what he's like.
they know what I do. They watch
Yeah.
the YouTube videos and they see me training. They'll come with their little games or they like the gym.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
know this is, like you said, something I do.
Yeah.
but-
Okay, I have another question on that before. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
So, will there ever be a time when you'll let them watch?
Yeah, when they want to.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they haven't
I-
asked for you yet?
No,
Okay,
I don't. They're
okay.
young. I want them dreams to be as big as
Right.
possible.
Right.
Boxing don't have to be it.
Right, right.
That's what's up, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Coming up in Detroit, who's from Detroit? Tommy Hearns, right?
Tommy Hearns is from.
Does it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Tommy Hearns is from Detroit, right?
Tommy Hearns is from.
And I know this coach.
Yeah, different ones like
What's his coach?
I know a lot of talent came out of Detroit in different types of sports.
Carissa's from Detroit. Carissa
Oh,
Shields.
she's from Flint, yeah.
Oh,
from Flint.
yeah.
From Michigan.
Oh, well, Floyd's from Grand
Yeah.
Rapids.
Boys from
Yeah.
Grand Rapids.
Also, man, Michigan is just talented like that too, huh?
Michigan.
That's wild, man. Is there anyone you've ever met that you said, man, this guy needs to be known? Maybe, I don't know if you still know him, want to shout him out, that he's talented, but nobody really knows him?
Yeah, Masai Rasheed.
There you go. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this brother's different, man.
I love that,
I
bro.
see it all over, man.
I love that, man.
I see it. So, when you get your belt, can we get another interview?
Yeah, we're gonna. If God willing, we're gonna do it right there and there. that
Okay.
night.
One thing I want to add too, man. The beautiful thing about boxing, it don't matter how you look, what
Right.
religion you are. Like the thing about boxing that it brings all of us together, man. And that's something that the boxers out there that watch
Yeah.
the show, keep that in mind, man. Like all the hatred, all the bad things going on in this world, don't let that affect us, man. We're focused on what we're doing,
Yeah.
and let's share what we have in common, which is boxing, man. And let's just keep spreading that love.
Find your
Regardless of
boxing
what
family.
religion or color or ethnicity, sex, whatever. I don't really care. It's just let's keep it positive, man. You know?
Yeah.
For sure. Glad you touched on that because that's what boxing is, you know? I always categorize it as like young rappers, you know? Boxing, if you go in the scenes, behind the scenes, everyone has this,
Yeah.
English, we don't fuck with you, sorry for cussing, we don't mess with you, we don't
Yeah.
mess with you. If we can all just do unity, especially for Colorado, we
Right.
can,
Yeah.
that's a goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
For sure, bro.
Right on the head.
That's what's up. Anything else you want to bring up?
Nah, man, I think that's it. But I just want to say one more time the date of the fight and the time and the place.
Okay. September 7th, Eclipse Center, Denver, Colorado, 5 p.m.
There you go.
One more thing. You want to go ahead and you give out your
Oh, yeah.
your social media?
Social media, what we got? We got Masai_. Phil, he's the one who kind of puts our videos out there.
Uh-huh.
I'm
What's your
trying to stay away from
Elevation?
it. Elevation Boxing Lab.
Elevation Boxing Lab.
Elevation Boxing
I'll
Lab.
tag him. We'll go ahead and tag him.
And that's all for all platforms, the TikToks, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, Facebook.
Okay.
Elevation Boxing Lab. If you want to look for me, that's where you find me.